Save Our Youth, the executive director and the founder of Save Our Youth, Thomas Burke, and from the team, Don Nickerson. Thomas, Don, welcome to the show.
Bart?
Congratulations on 20 years.
Yes.
Yes, I remember when you started it and people said, oh, it won't last, it won't work, right?
Yes, I
Yes.
remember those days.
Yes.
Yes.
But it did, it grew, and it's amazing. What was the inspiration? Why did you start Save Our Youth?
Well, first, this has been a wonderful journey. We have been blessed to serve this community. The idea started when I was working as an officer at Jackson Prison. In 2004, there were youth as young as 14 years old facing incarceration at Jackson Prison. And no, I wasn't.
There were 14-year-old
14, 15,
In the
and
prison?
16 years old in
Inmates?
the prison. Yes, sir. 17 through adults were general population, but when we started the 14, 15, and 16-year-olds, that was not acceptable to me.
Mhm.
This is why Save Our Youth and when Save Our Youth kicked off. The original concept was to work with the youth of incarcerated parents. That means we were working with youth whose parents were under my watch. You know, because the parents were, the prisoners were afraid of their children, or whether male or female, will wind up where they were. So the concept was to build a mentoring program working with the youth of incarcerated parents. That worked, but coming into 2006, we started seeing something a little different and better, which we wanted to bring the program to the community. And so the first project we had from Save Our Youth in the community was the Mentoring Awareness March in 2007, July 19th, 2007. And I remember the Big Brothers Big Sisters executive director at the time, Kyle Jansen. She fully supported the cause.
Wow, it's a lot of growth, and really what a tough mission when you think about trying to get kids on a good path when their
Yes.
parents are in prison.
Yes.
Very challenging, and you knew their parents, and you would see them at work at the
Yes.
prison, and then in after-school programs, you'd be talking to their kids.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, Don, we're going to celebrate 20 years. The organization and the community. What's the plan for the anniversary?
Oh, we have all kinds of fun activities planned. We have somebody cooking hot dogs. We're going to have chips. We're going to have drinks. We have a bounce house. We have a face painter. We've got yard games, and we have a bunch of donations for some raffle items. We're going to have sell raffle tickets, and we have some great raffle items. We've got several golf packages from Ella Sharp Golf Course. We've got a wine basket from Ella Sharp Museum. We have a grilling package courtesy of Camping World in Chelsea. We have oodles of gift cards from almost every adventure situation here in Jackson. Axe play, anything that you can think of for fun has given us donations. So it's turning out to be it'll be a very fun day.
Thomas, I know of organizations that have supported Save Our Youth because they've been presented by you with evidence that it works. You've actually saved kids from
Yes.
going off the rails.
Yes.
How many kids do you keep track? How many children you've had through the program?
Well, before pandemic, we counted 492 youth that we were serving. At this point, we are rebounding, we are rebuilding still. We have approximately 200 youth that we are serving right now.
200 right now.
Yes.
Wow. I know you. Are you a big chess fan?
Yes, I am.
So I know you'd love to get the kids involved in chess.
Yes.
What else? What are some of the other activities and adventures you guys do?
Well, I want to point out that a lot of our programs are based on what we see now happening in the community.
Mhm.
So what we do is research. What we want to do is bring what's not being done, and so some of the programs that we have are our art program, we have our putt-putt golfing, we have our music program, we have our day at the Lake Michigan, we have robot building, we have just all sorts of programs. Like this program that's being shown now is a summer program where we invite the youth to the library who does not have a library card. So we try to encourage the youth to come to the library, get used to using the services there, and get yourself a library card.
It's always amazed me that you know where these kids are, you know how to find them,
Yes.
and they end up saying yes, I'll participate. What has been the secret to getting these connections with the kids, getting them into the program, and keeping and hanging on to them?
Finding out what they want to do. We meet them where they are. We have to ask them what interests them, but of course my goals are to mentor them and to educate them.
But it's not. I know you do a lot of it, but you've got a team now, and there's volunteers done. You've been able to add a administrator running the office. What and who are the Save Our Youth mentors, Don?
Oh, we have, I can't even think of naming them. There's so many, depending on, I mean, we have art instructors, we've got robotics, well, actually Thomas does most of the robotics. We have art, music instructors, we have people who chaperone the various trips we go on. There are so many behind the scenes people that just, whatever their interest in is, they will volunteer to help out in that respect.
I remember probably 2 or 3 years ago, you said, I don't know if I can keep this up. I don't know if I can keep it going. I might close. What changed?
What changed was the community, the outpour from the community saying, hey, Thomas, you can't go nowhere. We want you to stay here. But I think the misunderstanding, some of the part of the misunderstanding that's going on in the community now is that some people think that we're leaving Jackson. No, Jackson is here to stay. So we just would like to expand in other areas that are impoverished and needs services just like Jackson did back in 2004. Backpedaling in 2004 to I say 2007, I'm sorry, is when we started recognizing the community did not really have any mentoring programs. Yes, there was Big Brothers, Big Sisters. There was the United Way, churches, and some other private places where they have youth programs, but no one in the community was really interested in mentoring, and nobody really knew what mentoring was all about. And that's one thing I could say Save Our Youth brought to the community, the interest of wanting to mentor these youth and help raise them up to be successful.
What do you guys need? Donations, probably? Money?
Always.
Yeah. Where do you work from? Do you have like a base for the programs?
Yes, we operate mainly from our office. We are part of the United Way family. As a matter of fact, we are one of the United Way partners in our offices at 211 West Ganson. Our building is directly across from the Jackson County Fairgrounds. That's
Well,
where we operate from. Yes.
Yeah. So, and you go on field. I know you've been Tigers games and things.
Oh, we as a matter of fact, this year, July 28th, we'll be taking a group of youth from Jackson to the Detroit Tigers game. we had to stop for a few years because of the pandemic.
Mhm.
But Kathy Smarts and Tony Hollow and Steve Tucker and I, we have teamed up to make it happen again this
Awesome.
year. Yes.
Yeah, and those kids, it's their first time there, for the
Yes,
most part,
for
right?
sure.
Yeah. All right, the organization would love to see you at their 20-year anniversary celebration at Ellis Sharp Park from noon till 4. But you'd like to see these folks all year round as volunteers, mentors, and donors.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Great job on this organization and all that you guys do. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for
Thank you for
having
having
us.
Thomas Burke, and, oh, you have a hat?
We forgot to present to you, Bart, our Save Our Youth hat, baseball
Awesome.
cap. There you
Well,
go.
thank you very much. I'll be happy to wear it. From Save Our Youth, the founder, Executive Director Thomas Burke, and your title, Don,
Administrative assistant.
Administrative Assistant Don Nicholson. More to